morning, everyone. Welcome to a Stampin' Chat with Kay. I'm so excited to be here. I'm sorry I wasn't here yesterday. Yesterday, just all kinds of things came together and I wasn't able to do it. But we do have a new driveway now. We had contractors out and they poured the cement yesterday. Actually, it's only half of the driveway that's new, but it looks really good. And so I'm excited. And what I'm really hoping is that here in Minnesota and probably a lot of other Midwestern states, you may have to deal with ice jams. Those are those horrible big jam ups that come up on our roof and then they melt kind of slowly. And sometimes they get under the shingles and cause leakage in the house, but our problem has never been that. Our problem is that as the ice, this huge iceberg on our roof is melting, it's one of those, freezing, thawing days, and what happens is it would melt off the roof, and then the way the cement had been before, it would drain right in front of our front steps. And so when people would come to our house, they were risking life and limb in order to get in our house about, for maybe 2 weeks out of the year, because all of that water seemed to want to flow right to where our front steps is. And so that's why we redid that part of the driveways. We were trying to get a different way of making the water flow off of our driveway so it didn't kind of all puddle up right in front of our front steps. So yesterday was a big day for us. We're excited to have that done. That was a big project that Steve and I were working on this summer. Lots of conversations and then of course bids, and oh my gosh, you guys, it is not cheap to redo your cement. That's all I'm going to say. So anyway, it's good to get started, and we're going to do a very quick catalog tour because I know you guys have it memorized already. Oh my gosh, I'm sure you've had your catalogs now, your holiday 2019 catalogs for a while. And I got mine on the Stampin' Up! Cruise, so I feel like I know it pretty much inside and out. Of course, don't ask me to remember the name of something, but I could probably find the page. All right, so we are going to get started here. Hello, Lynn. Hi, Elaine. Hello, Lori. Hi, Debbie. It's great to have you here. We're going to make a super cute card today using the Toile Designer Series paper. Did you notice I said it without stumbling? I've been practicing, so I know how to say toile now. It's not toile, which is how I've wanted to pronounce it for years, which is why I never pronounced it because I knew it was wrong. So we're gonna say it right today. Oh my gosh, I have people here that are in the hurricane area. So oh my gosh, you guys, be safe. Don't watch me unless you really have nothing else to do and you're in a safe place. But yes, I know that the Carolinas are getting hit. I have downline members in the Carolinas. In fact, a brand new one who just joined Stampin' Up! And my group. So welcome, Debbie, from the Carolinas. So we're excited that all of you are here. However, first priority, safety first. So nice to have you here anyway. Welcome, Kathy. Hi, Lisa. Oh, it's so good that all of you are here. Thank you. All right, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this quick little tour. So I guess I have to flip the camera down. I have had 2 cups of coffee today, so I hope I stay on track. I have to stay on track. I have 2 daughters coming over today, one at about 11:30 and another one at 2:30. So I don't think I'm going to get a whole lot done after this is over because, who doesn't like visiting with their daughters? And it's a good excuse not to work. So we're going to do all our working early today and then maybe play the rest of the day. So let me flip the camera down and we'll get started. Then I'll move this. And there we go. I think it's looking good. I always want to show off my blog. I do update it like 2 or 3 times a week. And so, yeah, if you ever want to check it out, I usually have my projects up there and Facebook Live replays. And then, of course, right now, the big thing that we've got going on the blog is every single post has a link to my product shares and all the information related to that. But I'll show you that in a second. For now, we're going to flip through this catalog, as I mentioned, quite quickly. And I just grabbed a brand new one, so pretty excited about this. The cover is very inspiring. as you can see. I mean, I just wanted to sit down and case every single card on the cover. I actually wanted to order every single paper, every single stamp set. I mean, every single thing about this cover just brings me joy and it makes me want to sit down and craft. So I think Stampin' Up! Did a really good job with their holiday catalog. You know what, I'm going to see if I can bring this in. Let's see, not so in. Hold on, I got to adjust the camera one more time because I feel like there. I want you to be able to see the entire catalog as I'm flipping through. Or if you have a copy of the catalog, feel free to flip through with me. So, like the annual catalog, what Stampin' Up! Is doing with this one, which I think is very cool, is they have a bundle index in the front. So this is just a quick glance where what I use it mostly for is I'm thinking, oh, I know there's that really cool Christmas tree punch, but I don't know maybe where it is. I can quickly look in the bundle area and go, oh yeah, here we go. Here's the Christmas tree punch. And then I just quickly go to the page number 13 and off we go. And of course, gorgeous samples. Once again, as a reminder, every sample that's in the bundle index is separate and different from the samples that are pictured with the stamp set. So I think this card is so pretty. I want to recreate it. And I think how they did it is with just sponging, because as you can see over here, it looks like these apples here are just sponged and then they're stamped and punched out. So how fun is that? Love that. So that's going to be a future project for sure. And then as you open it up, we have more bundles. There's bundles and bundles and bundles in this catalog. And of course, they're all just darling. And I'm sure you guys noticed this one right away, which is the Tiny Keepsakes bundle. Oh my gosh. Like, it's so cute. So yes, I did order those dies because I had to have them. I'm actually going to be using that at an upcoming event. In fact, that reminds me, I should share with you that if you're local, whether you are a customer or a demonstrator, you are welcome to join me for Fall Flair, which is coming up on October 12th. Our early bird sign-up deadline is September 12th, which is next week. So be sure to get those registrations in. And if you have any questions and want to know more about it, just contact me by emailing me or messaging me on Facebook or on my Stamping to Share Facebook page. I'd be happy to give you more information about that if you don't already have it. And turning the page, we have the Toile Tidings suite, and we are going to be using some parts of that suite, particularly the designer series paper with the card that we're making today. We'll also use the garden green double-stitched ribbon. And yay, I have something exciting for everyone that is placing a $75 purchase with me in September that uses a code, and here's the code. This code is good through September 10th, but then I'll put up another one next week. But any $75 purchase in September using the code gets the Toile Tidings glitter enamel dots given to you next month as one of my little gift with purchases. So I'm going to be excited to send that out. Now, of course, this doesn't have the entire pack because I've been using it, and we're actually going to use it on our cards today. But I kept it handy because I wanted to share that with you. So moving along, we have some really pretty stamp sets here. Of course, the Cardinal. Everybody's crazy about the Cardinal, and I have to say one of the very first 3 orders that I got yesterday as the holiday catalog kicked off was for the Toile Christmas. And then I'm going to go through this quickly, you guys, because I want to get to the card making here, and I know you have this catalog memorized. I did get the So Many Stars bundle as well. I want to make a really cute 3D item with that. Yes, you did hear me say 3D, so I'm sure I'll share that with you. But I just think it has so many possibilities, and it's just so pretty. And it's got stitched edges, so you put your star on with a stitched edge, and it's just even more cute. So I'm excited about that. I'm also excited about maybe creating a few stars with this acetate paper that's new in the catalog. So I'll share a little bit more about that in a second. And then, of course, we have the Wrapped in Plaid product suite, which is really fun. That's the cute little Christmas tree and the pretty paper that, oh, it's all so pretty. You'll see me make cards with that as well. And then I don't have this. I don't know why, because hello, I have a cabin up in Wisconsin, so I'm surprised I haven't gotten this yet. But I've seen some beautiful cards made with this. This is the Peaceful Boss. Boss is another word that I would look at and I think, oh, how do you pronounce that? Because to me, boss sounds so silly. Why not just say peaceful branches? But whatever, I'll get over it. Okay, and then we have the Bells Are Ringing suite. That's probably going to have to go on my wish list. I probably have to see a few more cards with it before I'm totally convinced. But I do love Itty Bitty Christmas and got that right away. And then the metallic ink, well, I think everybody knows that the Celestial Copper is almost a must-have because so many of the accents in this catalog have copper accents. So I went ahead and I did get the Delicate, oh God, I can't say it. But it's some kind, it's called all right, I don't know how to say that. But it is a new copper metallic ink. I got it and it's almost sold out. I mean, it's almost like on back order already. When I checked this morning, I think it said low inventory. So I got mine. Yay. All right. Let's see. Oh, Karen's telling me she ordered the Snowman suite. Diana says gorgeous dots. Patricia says good morning. Everybody's saying good morning. Yay! Oh, we have a first-time watcher. Welcome, Jennifer. She's watching from Kentucky. Woo! That's a long ways away, but probably safe from the hurricane. Yay. All right, so moving on here, we have here it is, the Let It Snow suite. And you know what? As long as I have this page open, I have 2 cards to share with you that use that product suite. So let me move this out of the way for 1 second, and we'll take a break. So I have 2 cute little cards. This one here on the left was made by Angie Leach, and it was in a swap that I was in, and it's the Let It Snow product suite, and it's so cute, and it's a really cute fold card. So a very, very cute fancy fold. In fact, both of these are cute fancy folds. So the way that you open it is it's got a little closure here, and you open that up, and then you open it up to the side. So you have your sentiment on the inside as well. And of course, a cutely decorated side piece. So I love that. And then the next card is also from this same swap that I was in. This is from Deb Snyder. And it, of course, uses the Let It Snow product suite. And it's got the cute little dancing snowman. And maybe I'll need to hold this up a little closer. It got squashed in the mail. But it includes the Snowfall Accents puff paint. So what you do with the Snowfall Accents puff paint is you can squirt it on, and then you take your heat tool and puff it up, and it gives you cute little snowball looking like things. Or you can make, you know, snow, like you could put snow on a house or at the base of a snowbank or whatever you want to do. So this is another one of those cute little fold cards. So I'm going to open it up for you. And it opens up like this. Oh, another thing she used was the Winter Knit embossing folder. Very nice little product. That's part of that suite. So you open it up like this. Says Let It Snow on the inside. And then you open it up again. So you kind of have a little trifold. It's very cute. All right, so I had to take a little break and do a commercial for the Let It Snow product suite because it's so cute, and I know you guys are going to love it, and you're going to make all kinds of fun things with it. It's very, I don't know, it's got some unusual colors, I think, for Christmas and winter, but I like it. You know, it's got, well, let me flip the page, and I'll read off some of these colors that you wouldn't normally think would be winter. They're sort of non-traditional. We've got Basic Black, Blueberry Bushel, Coastal Cabana, Flirty Flamingo, Real Red, Shaded Spruce, and Whisper White. But when you see it all together, it's really cute, and I like it. We also have the red glimmer paper in this suite. And yes, we did have red glimmer paper a few years back. But what's new about the red glimmer paper this time is it's much thinner. and so it will go through your die cutting machines a little easier. So I'm glad about that. So that's probably the difference with the glimmer paper. Plus, I think the last time we had the red glimmer paper, it wasn't the glimmer, it was more the sparkle stuff, and then you lost so many little sparkles when you were cutting it. Whereas this glimmer paper, it's better adhered to your paper. All right, so let's go on to the next little set. Oh, we have to stop here because look at these cute things. Oh my gosh, it's the tiny keepsake stamp set here, and then that coordinates with the mini curvy keepsake dies, which I told you I got right away. We're going to be using that. Well, we won't be using it, but it will be part of a little treat that I give away to my Fall Flair attendees. That's, as I said, coming up on October 12th. Let me know if you need more information. But I have to do another little commercial because one of my downline members, her name is Stacy Kratz, she sent me, well, she didn't send me, but she gave to me in person a very cute little mini curvy keepsake. And she said she was able to get 4 Hershey Kisses into this cute little thing. So what she did is she used the mini I cannot talk. Let me try that again. She used the cute mini curvy keepsake die, and all you need is a little 6x6 piece of paper, and when it cuts out, you just fold up all those sides and it folds right into the little curvy keepsake. Now she also decorated it with the Harvest Hello stamp set. That includes the absolutely darling and adorable pumpkin face. It also includes the little pumpkin stem and the little pumpkin swirly thing that you get at the top of the pumpkin, a couple of leaves up here, a darling, then she added a sweet little twine accent, and then it says, "Hey there, pumpkin," which is also part of that, let me think, Harvest Hello stamp set. So very cute. I knew you guys would love seeing this, and I just want to thank Stacy once again for making this for me because I don't really do a lot of 3Ds, but I love having them and I love showing them off and seeing them in person. So very cute. All right, back to the catalog and moving along. We have some really cute stamp sets that just kind of stand alone on their own. Now, I happen to know Karen Duke pretty well because I've been to Founders Circle with her and I see her on trips, and she has recently achieved $1 million status in Stampin' Up. So this is her little hashtag Elfie set, which is super, super cute. So if you love cute Christmas stamps, that is the place to go. In fact, this whole page is pretty cute, really. We've got the Yummy Christmas. If making gingerbread houses is kind of a tradition in your house, this is a great stamp set to celebrate that. And then, of course, Playful Penguins down here. Very cute. I mean, it doesn't say distinctive stamping on it, but it almost sort of does look distinctive. It looks pretty detailed. So that's really pretty and lots of good sentiments there. Then we have the Night Before Christmas product suite. This is going to be great for you scrapbookers out there because it does include a Memories and More card pack. And for those of you that maybe don't make a lot of cards on a regular basis, you can get your Memories and More cards and envelopes, take your Memories and More card packs, slap that on there, and boom, Christmas card made. So that's always a bonus. I love, love, love the Cherry Cobbler diagonal stripe ribbon. That will be one of the featured items at Fall Flair on one of our cards. It's so pretty. That's another thing. You can't appreciate some of these things until you see them in real life. They're just fantastic. And then, of course, Minnesota. I'm all over this Merry Moose. Already made a card with it, which I'm not going to show you because I'm kind of saving it for Fall Flair again, but I love it. I made the card while I was at the cabin and, of course, got all nostalgic for winter. And now it seems like it's here. I'm wearing a nice warm sweater today because what happened to our summer in Minnesota? It just disappeared. All right, and then we have God's Peace and Shine Bright, and also Light and Peace. This kind of features more religious type sentiments and stamps, if that's how you prefer to mail your Christmas cards during the holidays. And And then my favorite product suite in the whole catalog is this brightly gleaming suite. The papers, every paper is just phenomenal. I just swoon over it. I just love it. You will be seeing that all over at Fall Flair because it is my favorite and I just couldn't stop making cards with it. And so just a little tantalizing promotion for Fall Flair coming up, but it is fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, turning the page, we've got some more really fun Christmas things, and here's where we get our first peek at the Mercury Glass Designer Series acetate. So I want to bring that into the photo once more. Let me move this. This is kind of something Stampin' Up's never really had before. I mean, they've had some decorated acetate paper, but look at this, you guys. Is this not incredible? I'm really excited about it. And I have to share it that I was getting some of my product shares figured out. And I happen to have, of course, the acetate paper is in the paper share, as is the red glimmer paper. But I happen to have them stacked up like this. And look at this. How fun is this? With the real red glimmer paper peeking through that acetate. Oh my gosh. Another way to use this paper. It's really fun. So I'm excited about that. And of course, when I hold it, I'm sure you can't really see it on the video, but it really sparkles and shines and it's lots of fun. So had to take a little commercial break for that as well. We'll continue on with the catalog. Stampin' Up introduced something brand new and kind of really cool. It's a reversible stamp, which is really nice when you have those images that can go either way. So for example, if you want, if you want your coffee cup with a right hand, you've got it right here, but maybe your husband is left-handed, so you want to show a left-handed coffee cup at the same time, you can take that same coffee cup, flip it over, stamp it on the other side. So I have ordered this. I haven't gotten it in yet, but I'm sure I'll make a card with it because you all know I'm totally addicted to coffee. Any kind of coffee stamp that comes into our catalog, you know I'm going to have it. There's just no questions asked. And let's see. Let's move on. Some good sentiments. We have some good kits in the catalog. This is a cute little tag kit for your Christmas cards. And of course, don't miss out on your paper pumpkin. In fact, the sign up for the Spooktacular box is coming up and will end on September 10th. So keep that in mind as well. And then of course we have an amazing Advent countdown project kit. And it doesn't have to be Advent and Christmas. It could also be Halloween or Easter or whatever you would like to decorate your box with. Then we have a medley, which I'm very excited to create with. I have had very little time to create just for myself because I've been so worried and working. I shouldn't say worried. I'm not worried, but I've been so focused. That's a better word, right? I've been so focused on doing Fall Flair things that I really haven't had a lot of time to create just for me, just for you. So I will be grabbing this once my life calms down a bit and I can focus on this. So, but it's really pretty and I have it, so I'm going to use it. Then let the bells ring. We have the Feels Like Frost product suite. Fantastic. So gorgeous. I don't think anything needs to be said about this. I think everybody should just order it and then you don't have to worry. You'll have something to work with. It's gorgeous. And I don't think it's going to be hard to make cards with this suite. I've seen amazing creations out there. And of course, if you love shaker cards, this is your dream come true stamp set. If you love shakers, shake, 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 because look at, you get a little snow globes shaker dome and the most beautiful shaker snow globe set that I've ever seen. Amazing dies that go with it. It's stunning. It's just stunning. And you've even got dies where you can, I don't know if you really studied the sample here, but they cut it out with the gold foil and it's just, I don't even know. It's just stunning. Gorgeous in every single way. Of course, you can even make cards without a shaker as they're showing on this sample here. So lots of possibilities with this Still Scenes bundle. Okay, and then ice skating. You know, this really is a Minnesota catalog. We have 10,000 lakes. Not every one of them would be skatable, but many of them are. And so this is beautiful and fun. I haven't ordered it yet. I might be able to be convinced to order it, but so, sometimes you just have to draw the line. Like where, I don't know, but but somewhere there has to be a line. All right, so then moving on, we've got the Snowfront stamp set. Beautiful, very similar to another one in our annual catalog, so I'm sure those two could be combined for some gorgeous things. We have the fall stamp sets and Halloween's coming up next, so we've got the Come Together. Oh, I don't know how that happened, but I declined it, and so on we go. All right, and a pretty Thanksgiving set, and of course I love this. We'll be doing something with this at Fall Flair because, like, how can you not? Pumpkin, apple, that's fall right there. Pumpkin, apple, fall. All right, then we have some really cute birds of a feather, and then one of the stamp sets that I'll be using today, actually, it's the bundle. I've got the 4 little punches here and the 2 every season. It's adorable. You will love it. A distinctive stamp set down here. I'm moving along because I want to get going. And I've got kids coming over soon. So then we've got the Monster Bash product suite, which I love. Cute little coffin treat boxes. And then, of course, I forgot to point it out, but we have the gold foil treat boxes. Very cute. Super cute Wicked set. Super cute Raven set. I know, I have to get moving here. I did get this. I thought it was just adorable, so cute. These little treat bags just sold me. The little googly eyes just made me laugh. So I'm going to be working with this for cute little treats for the neighbor kids. We've got some young kids in the neighborhood, so I'm hoping. Sorry about that, you guys. I really did think I had all my notifications off. I have no idea what happened. All right. Then we've got our Sip Sip Hooray stamp set, our seasonal wreaths. And then some super nice host-only stamp sets. So if your order gets up to $150, be sure to look into these because that's the only way you can get them is with your host credits. All right, let's see. Now I think, oh, and then we're using Nature's Beauty. This stamp set caught my eye immediately, and it's what we're going to use today. And did you know that $3 for every sale goes towards mental health organizations? I love that. And I love that Stampin' Up! Makes a difference in so many lives, not just as crafters, but beyond our crafting community. So very happy about this. All right, so let me go ahead now and just share a couple things and we'll get going on our card. I do have 2 more cards to share with you. This one is from my downline member. Her name is Patty Penn, and she sent this to me. She's actually probably in one of those hurricane situations. So the thing with that is we've got to make sure that she stays safe, but she sent this pretty little card to me. This is what I love. My downline members, no matter where they live in the United States, they get to be part of Fall Flair. So she was sending her Fall Flair check so I could send her all the setups. And she's got some cute little puppies in her life. Not puppies, but dogs in her life that are like her kids. And so, of course, she jumped at the chance to get the Happy Tails stamp set. And this is the darling card she sent to me when she sent her check. So thank you, Patty. I just love it. And I also received a card in the mail with her registration and her check from a local demonstrator. Her name is Lori Healy, and she used one of our Painted Seasons products. All of this is the Painted Seasons stuff from our 2019 celebration. So love that. And it's so pretty, and it actually looks kind of fallish. So it was a really nice card to get in the mail. Totally brightened up my day. Thank you so much, Lori. All right, I think we're ready to roll here. I did tell you all about the gift with purchase, and now I'm going to tell you that every order, if you've got a super long wish list, you guys, every order is discounted when you're a member of our Stampin' Up! Community as a hobby demonstrator. So get your starter kit for $99, pick $125 of whatever you want for your starter kit, and free shipping and handling. So it's a wonderful deal. I really encourage you to think about it, and then contact me. I'd love to have you join my team. All right, so we've got that done. I've got this done. Let me show you the paper we're working with today and the card. So here is the card. It's so cute. Here's the Nature's Beauty stamp set, and then these cute little popped up snowflakes are from the 2 Every Season stamp set. On the inside of this one, I have Let It Snow. We're actually going to make 2 cards today, and I'll do 2 giveaways tomorrow, one one in garden green and one in real red, because the cool thing about the Toile paper is, look, on one side it's garden green and on the other side it's real red. And of course, let me find it here, those glimmer enamel Toile dots that go with this product suite, look, red and garden green. I love it. So this, of course, is just so appealing to me. It's got wonderful scenes on it, and it's so fun. So let me go ahead and we'll get started doing this right now. All right, so I will start by gathering up my supplies. Here we have the 2 Every Season stamp set, and we have the absolutely adorable little punches that go with it. So we've got a snowflake, a leaf, a bat, and a heart. So this takes you through fall, Halloween, winter, and Valentine's Day. So 2 Every Season. All right, so we are going to use, I'm taking out the little snowflake punch because we're going to use that. And so let me set the rest of this aside. And then we are also going to use the Nature's Beauty stamp set, and we're just going to use this little bunny right here. Now the card that I have created for Fall Flair uses the deer, which is absolutely stunning in every single way, but we will not be using that today. We'll be using the little bunny, and eventually I'll share the deer card with you. Hold on, I'm still putting things off to the side here. All right. Okay, so what do we need first? Well, we need some scraps, because what you want to do in preparing to make this card is you're going to grab your stitch shape framelits, and we have the circular ones here that we're going to be using on the bunny and then on the bunny background. Let me hold this up to the camera. Our bunny background, let me see, hopefully you guys can see this, is like a cardstock vellum piece, which kind of makes it look snowy and wintry. I love that layered look. So taking the second and third stitch circles out of your stitch shape framelits, you're going to use some very vanilla scrap papers and cut out some circles with this one, the smaller one. And then you're going to use the next size up, and you're going to cut out some cardstock vellum circles. So I've got all of that prepped and ready for you. Of course, you'll use your die cutting machine for that. So I'm going to move this out of the way. And then you're also going to need our stitched shape framelits. And what I did is I cut out a set of the garden green, and I used the stripes, and then I picked one of the Toile patterns. And then I've also got and then I did it with the real red side. So I've got the red checks and also the red Toile patterns. So here we go. We've got those done. And let me show you which which stitch shape rectangle I use. So it's 1, 2, 3. It's the 4th size up from the center. That's the one that I used. All right. So we'll put that aside because I did pre-cut these for you. Then we need to do a little stamping. So let me grab the bunny stamp. Here he is. He's going to make some cute little Easter cards too when that time of year comes around. So we're going to ink him up in the garden green and just stamp him right here on this little round circle of very vanilla. There he's that, which I'm not. I think I stamped it too far to the bottom. I'm going to do it one more time. There, I like that one better. So silly, but you know me, always Miss Perfectionist. All right, so we're gonna go on to the next one, and we're gonna stamp a little red bunny here, so I have to clean my stamp. So I'm gonna grab my, it looks really nasty, but honestly, it's okay. Because, you know, it's used and loved. It's my simple chamois for cleaning stamps. This, of course, is cut. Should be really using the other side, which is even nastier looking. But you know, I'll have to get a new one of these days. But it still works good. So I'm cleaning it. The other ones that were cut, in case you're wondering, is for cleaning up my Stamparatus, or if I just want to have a little one on the go. So then we're going to grab the red ink, and we're going to make a little red bunny here. So now the red card I'm going to make as a Christmas card, and the green card is going to be a winter card. So we're going to stamp this little bunny right here. And there he is in real red. All right. Now you could go ahead and stamp bunnies on your envelopes. This would be a good time to do that. For some reason today, I'm not quite that prepared. All right, so I'm going to put these here. And now the next thing we have to do is we need to get our little snowflakes stamped. So I'm going to, again, grab some scrap of Very Vanilla, and I'm going to grab my little snowflake punch. And because this is a photopolymer stamp, I'm also going to grab my little Stampin' Pierce mat. Take my scrap of Very Vanilla. I'll take this off. We don't need it. And then I'm going to make 2 green snowflakes and 2 red snowflakes. So here's my green ones. Again, clean the stamp, and then we'll ink up 2 little red snowflakes. And then we'll just quickly punch those out, and we're ready to go. Oh, I goofed this up, and since I'm giving this to you tomorrow, whoever likes and shares this video or comments, you'll be in the drawing. So we will not use this one. Yucky, yucky. Okay. Now we're going to take our punch, and we are going to just punch out these snowflakes. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's get this all centered in. Okay, so let's put those in their respective color piles. There we go. And now the next thing to do is let me introduce you to the ribbons that we're going to be using on this card. So we are using 2 ribbons. For the red card, I picked our real red cotton ribbon that's in our annual catalog. I think it's going to look really nice. And then for the garden green card, we're going to use the double-stitched garden green ribbon, which is in the holiday catalog. So that will be used over here. Then, just a second, I want to clean this real quick. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab, where is it? Oh, hold on, here it is. We're going to grab 2 panels of crumb cake. So this is 4 by 5 1/4 each one. And what we're going to do is we're not going to worry about putting anything on the card until we have everything assembled on our panel. So we've got our 2 panels here, and now we're just going to assemble. So it's really easy to assemble. I'm just going to grab some multi-purpose liquid glue. Thought I had this all started, but it must have kind of dried out. And we're going to do the red card on the left and the green card on the right. So now I actually have a little time while I'm assembling these cards to look at your comments. So I see some people have already shared. Thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate it. And I love that you let me know that you shared, because that way you go into our drawing. And of course, you know what I'm going to give away, I'm sure. I am going to be giving away some ribbon when I send out these cards to our winners. So you have 48 hours from the time your name is, from the time you get your name drawn, and I notify you on my Facebook page, Stamping to Share. And then you just get back to me and I'll send you the card with the ribbon. It'll be fun. All right, so here's the green one that we're going to make. So I'm gonna, again, I'm just putting this so that it's about even on the right and the top. I'm just putting that down. So we've got our green stripe. And then here for this one, it goes right over the top. So I think that looks pretty good. So let me go ahead and put some glue back here. We'll set this in just like so. Looks so pretty. All right, so then the next step, once we have our toile paper down, is we're going to do our ribbon wrap. So Patty was so nice to me. She sent me these cute little applique pins, so that I could get my ribbon on, keep it from rolling off the spool. And then of course I have my ribbon scissors. Hold on, I'm still getting all the ribbons sorted. So I'm just making a little cut here, just a little bit wider than the base of the card panel. Then what I want to do is I want to put the ribbon over the top of the vellum piece. And because the vellum is not actually, where I'm going to put the glue is not actually going to show because it's going to be layered with the other circle, I can just put glue right in the middle of it, not even worry about it. And I want to set this vellum so that the bottom side is even with this panel and the top is even with that panel, or not the top, but like where it comes around is even with the panels right here. So I'll do that for both sides, for both cards. So again, just put your glue right in the middle because no one's going to see that. And then you're just going to set this in so that it's even with both of these Designer Series paper edges. And that looks pretty cool. Then we're going to grab our little dimensionals and we're going to pop up these guys, but we're not going to pop them up quite yet because we've got to get our ribbon wrap. But I'm just getting all prepared. So rare of me, right? So I'm going to get this all prepared. Oh, hello everybody. You were so nice and sharing. Thank you so much, everybody. Lots of highs and hellos. Oh, and you know what else we have to do? We also have to get little tiny dimensionals on these snowflakes. So really easy to do. I have discovered that, oh, and I don't have it here. Darn it. I don't have my take your pick tool here. But I do have, no, I don't have it. I don't know what I did with it. Well, I'll just have to swing it. But I usually use my take your pick tool and just pull off those mini dimensionals. Because sometimes they're hard to get a hold of, but these particular ones are cooperating really well. So I'm not having any problems getting a hold of them. And a lot of times I use all those Stampin' Up tools because I get my nails done, specifically for Facebook Lives, I might add. I get my nails done so that they look really nice and don't distract you from the card making. All right. And then, but the problem is with, you know, nails, it's hard sometimes because they don't want to cooperate. So I use a lot of tools in place of where I would use real nails if I had them. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm just putting these darling little snowflakes up here at the top. They're so cute, you guys. I just love that little set with the little bats and the little snowflakes and the little hearts. It's so darling. All right, so these are the cards I'm making to send out tomorrow. So you can get your name in the drawing by liking, commenting, sharing, and thank you so much. All right, so now we're going to take our ribbon for the green card. And the way that I do this is I just put it, kind of center it between the bottom of this panel and the bottom of this panel. So that just makes it really easy. So that I know right where I'm going every single time that I make this card. And I want to make a lot of these cards. I think they're going to be just so fun to send out at Christmas time, or I can give them out as customer thank yous and hopefully inspire my customers. All right, so here we go. Here's the other one. This is the Real Red, and this is our cotton ribbon in the annual catalog. So again, we're just centering that into that little section like I mentioned, and I'm just taping the back with a little Scotch tape to keep it in place. So cute. All right, then we're going to take our little rabbit here and we're just going to set him right over the top, but a little down and to the left so that you can see more of that vellum panel show through. So here we've got the red one, so we'll do the exact same thing. We're going to go a little bit more to the bottom left of that panel. Make sure he's parallel like he's supposed to be. There we go. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Then we're going to go ahead, flip these both over, and we're just going to put a dimensional in each corner. Whenever I do a big ribbon wrap, especially this green ribbon is a little bit thicker. quite have to do this for the red ribbon, but I'll just make them both the same way. I like to give the card panel a little room to breathe so it's not so tight down onto our card front. Let's see. Oh, Lavon told me she loves the realistic look of the animals in this set. Truly, I agree. Somebody's asking what stamp set is the snowflake from? Well, let me share. It's called To Every Season, and it comes with 4 coordinating punches. That's one of the bundles in the catalog, the holiday catalog. All right, we're ready to finish up our cards here. So let's put the front panel on, and then we'll do our inside panels. So I've got, let's get it right side up here. I've got my garden green, which is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and a panel of real red, the exact same measurements, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. So we're gonna fold this up, grab our green, set this down, and I just hold it in opposite corners, and that way I can make sure that side and that side are even, and that way I know the whole card's gonna look nice and centered. Then take the real red panel and do the exact same thing. Oh, these cards are just beautiful, and what a great way to use that Toile Designer Series paper to such beautiful effect. So there we go. The 2 cards are almost done. We've got to do the inside, and we've got to put on our little jewels. So I'm going to save this and put it aside for a second and find my jewels. Here they are. They're so pretty. So the next thing we want to do is a little bit of stamping. So let me grab my Stampin' mat, because we're going to use the sentiments from To Every Season. So I've got the Merry Christmas first. That's the one we're going to use on the red cards. So I'm going to just stamp that like so. And then we're going to use Let It Snow on the green card, which I love. Then we're going to take the little snowflake stamp, and we're going to use the, let's see, let me just double check what I did. Yes, we're going to use the little snowflake and stamp that kind of above and below the Merry Christmas sentiment. Clean that off and do the exact same thing with the green. And our cards are almost done. So hang in there, you guys. We're almost done. I am so sorry. These things just go on and on, don't they? I'm so sorry. All right, so here we have our snail from Stampin' Up. Just put a little of that on the top of each of these. Oh, and I probably forgot to mention, we need 2 panels of very vanilla, both of them at 4 by 5 1/4. Yay, all your measurements. Then you're going to take the green card, and whoops, that one was done. Where'd my other green card go? Here we go. We're going to open this up and throw this into to the middle here. Make sure all your borders are even. Do the exact same thing to the red card. And then if I had my Take Your Pick tool, I would use it to put those gems on, but I don't have it. So I'm just going to try this by hand here. So I'm going to use my scissors. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull off one of these little gems, and we're going to set it, I think, right about there. So we're using the real red gems. And this, of course, is your product gift with $75 plus orders during the month of September. So I'll put another one maybe about right here. And then one more. We'll take that little one, I think, and put it up towards the top. Again, this is a lot easier if I would have had my Take Your Pick tool. So here's the completed one with the red gems. Now we'll do the green gems. I would do this with my, oh no, now it's stuck to my table. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay, let's just see how flustered Kay can get this morning. Let me just roll this off to the side. Oh, you guys, I missed the take your pick tool. I don't know why it's not here. Every single time that I do a Facebook Live, I look around and I think, do I have everything? Do I have everything? Of course, what would a Facebook Live from Kay be like if I actually did have everything? You guys wouldn't know who you're watching. Honestly, I can't even get it. It's so stuck on this. I'm going to take another one. Sorry about that. Hold on. There we go. All right, so we're going to put the little one up here. Take the medium-sized one. Maybe I should just take it off with my fingers. Put the medium-sized one there, and the little bit larger one will go right here. Ta-da! Oh, you guys, it's so pretty. Which one do you like the best? The garden green or the real red? I'd love to hear your opinions. Oh, I finally got the little thing to come off the pad. Now it's stuck to my wooden desk, so, oh well. All right, so here we go. Let me just get all these cards in the picture. Here's the original one that I did, and then the pretty red one, and the other pretty green one, and it's so fun. I hope you guys have truly enjoyed this today. It's really been fun for me. You guys have a great day. I'll do the drawing tomorrow morning, so be sure you share and comment and like and heart and all those things that get your name in the drawing. And we'll talk to you soon. My next Facebook Live will be sometime next week. I never know. I might be so busy with product shares, I don't even know if I'll get one in, but I'll try to. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.